Hey YouTube, what's happening? It's Brandon again. Just doing a quick video showing you kind of how this last week went and give you a little bit of a message. Call it a weekly message, I guess. And yeah, alright, let's get started. So this week, not as big of an order. I put a couple of boxes out of my car and then realized, oh, I should probably do a YouTube video. So there's one more of the kind of bottom boxes, and then there's kind of a real slim box that also went out there with it. So it's not like you're not seeing the majority of the order. And so, a smaller order this week, not as big as last week, but the profit point is still pretty close to the same. We've got a few Keurigs in there. We've got just a bunch of random other little, just knick-knacky type stuff that we found at Goodwill and Value Village, and a few pieces of software, just kind of whatever. So there's still about 5,000, if I didn't say that already, in profit in there. And yeah, that's about it that I have to say about that. So, moving on over here, you can see this place is just a sty. This is what happens to a house after an order is done. You can see a lot of just miscellaneous parts and pieces. We do a lot of video game systems, so we got a lot of Wii stuff. We got a lot of other miscellaneous cords and whatnot. And just need those, we pick them up as we can when they're real cheap. We need those, when we're doing it. We don't... we probably overspend, rather, I should say, in bubble wrap, because we just buy these small rolls at the moment. We're going to be getting into looking into buying from like Uline. I don't know if any of you guys know that company, and I don't know, there may even be better places than Uline to purchase out there, but because I know it at least is probably going to be cheaper than Lowe's. These things are like, I want to say $12 a roll. But, you got to figure it ends up being like, for the players anyway, like the DVD players and whatnot, it ends up only being an extra couple of bucks. And you wrap it real good. And I don't know. I feel all right about spending an extra couple of bucks. And panning back around, you can just see, oh, that's actually my dog's food there. But, we got packing material and all kinds of stuff. And then you can see we actually had a ton of players. This stack actually doesn't really count. We're going to try and get into, merchant fulfilled on FBA, or rather on Amazon. I guess FBA is different than merchant fulfilled, but we haven't actually tried that yet. But we've got a good stack of stuff going, so we need to kind of get on the ball with that and kind of try and figure it out, because that's probably, I don't know, give or take $1,000 in stuff right there. But we've got two good-sized stacks right there. We got a couple of Wii's on top. Those don't count. But of players. And then right over here we have another kind of short stack, although those guys are the bigger ones that typically bring in a little bit more money, the 5-disc DVD changers. Those guys usually are anywhere between like 80 and a couple $100 depending on the player. So let's see, anything else to kind of show you guys? Not really. All this stuff is just kind of whatever. We use a tote system as we're going. So anyway, just kind of show you what this place looks like when it's all kind of torn apart, the calm after the storm, if you will. Now we got to clean all this up and get it, just looking nice again. We don't keep our house looking like this for sure. My wife would kill me if I kept it this way. And in all honesty, I wouldn't be terribly thrilled about having a house this discombobulated. And so, and I don't know if I showed you that little guy too is also part of this order. It's just kind of all on its own. It was just a real small shipment off to a warehouse by itself. So anyway, so I thought I'd talk to you guys a little bit today about consistency. When it comes to this business, when it comes to any business, when it comes to anything that you do, if you're not consistent with what you do, nothing's going to happen. Consistency is what builds, everything. My wife and I do not like doing this every weekend. I'm just going to be flat out honest with you. We don't. We would prefer to do other things on our weekends. But we know that doing this is going to completely pay off our 2 brand new cars. It's going to completely pay off our house in probably 5 years, give or take. And, it's going to do things that virtually nothing else can do that's out there. At least nothing else that we fit with. So, when it comes to consistency, it's not easy. Okay, it's not something that's just like, oh, I'll be consistent today and Tomorrow we'll see. Well, that's not consistent. Consistent is day in and day out. Do something for your business every single day. Don't let a day go by where you're not doing something, where you're not buying something, where you're not listing something, where you're not wrapping something, where you're not labeling something, where you're not boxing something. I sound like a broken record, but do something every single day, and it will start, happening for you. That your business will start growing. It will start getting more consistent with its sales. It'll just do some amazing things for you. I think we're right about the time. Right now, I think I can pretty safely say that we're pushing about $200 consistently in sales per day. And, just like I've said in my other videos, I don't think that we're anything special. I don't think that, we've done anything that's incredible or amazing or anything else, We're just consistent. Every single day, we do something that builds our business. So, if you guys want to know how to just, really kind of get the ball rolling with your business, that's it. It doesn't matter how little it is. It doesn't matter how small of a whatever you do. Just do something every day to make your business grow. All right. Well, you guys have a great day and week, and hope that your business grows as much as you want it to. And if it doesn't, I hope at least it grows. And I guess we'll talk to you next week. Make sure and like and subscribe and comment down below. I love reading your guys' comments. Any questions you have, any whatevers, I'd be more than happy to read it. And if there's any kind of a question in there, I'll be happy to comment and return, answer, what have you. So have a great week. We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.